Hello, beautiful person. Yes, it's you I'm talking to. And I'd like to let you know that I hear you and I see you and I value you for who you truly are. And I really do. And I believe that we could say that to one another a lot more. And most importantly, to ourselves. Yeah. I believe in the power of actually just looking ourselves in the mirror and saying those words. I see you, I honor you, and I value you for who you truly are. Way too often we expect to wait for someone else to say it to us, and it just doesn't come. And we just give and overgive and do and overdo and overperform and question like, when is it gonna be finally my time to be recognized and seen and heard for who I am? And it just never happens, because it turns out that many of us share the same wound of not being seen and heard for who we truly are, being recognized in a true light. And I just want to say, let's just stop waiting for someone else to do it. I mean, let's just recognize ourselves. And that's a good starting point, in my opinion, to say those words to ourselves and to mean it. And of course we can, if it's something that you've noticed actually impacts your relationships, whether you notice that you end up in friendships with people who don't value you for who you truly are, just take you for granted, or if you end up in romantic relationships with people who like to take more than they could ever give and just are not grateful at all for who you are and what you bring to the table. And if you notice that at work, that you're just not recognized for what you give, you feel like, yeah, you're not recognized for your potential, or whether it be your family. Very often that's even the most painful and hurtful part, when your own family don't value you for who you truly are and find all these things that are wrong with you, when truly you're just you and different, and that's totally fine. So I think many of us carry that wound, and it's deeply seated within us, and it actually even just messes up our psychology, our ability to self-love and feel self-worth and self-esteem. It impacts our ability to connect deeply to one another and our connections in general, and it impacts our visions, our ambitions, our confidence and our dreams to really self-actualize and give birth to who we truly are in this lifetime. I mean, we are born, but is our full potential born yet? Are our dreams born yet? And that is what I find really exciting, is to grow more into who we are destined to be, who we've been created to be. I mean, I believe my creator is God, and for many, everyone has their own belief systems. But we've been created for a purpose, with all these different gifts and talents, and giving birth to that in this lifetime really starts with recognizing ourselves and what we are made of and for. Yeah, so I'm not here to preach, I'm just practicing this daily, and I think it is making a big change in how I feel on the inside and the decisions I make, because at the end of the day, I mean, from the moment we're born to the moment we die, it's just a succession of different decisions, and what impacts those is how we feel on the inside. Our self-worth, our self-value, our ability to actually recognize our true potential ourselves and not wait for someone else to give us permission to shine. Just shine anyway. I think there's true power and juice in that, and juicy, that's juicy. So let's get juicy and give ourselves that self-recognition, see ourselves for who we truly are, pat our own shoulders and tap our own backs and be like, well done you, for the journey you have been on, for those times you've gotten up when you fell, you face planted head first, and you still found the courage to get up even though you had no idea how you did it. You got up and you put your stuff on and you kept walking forwards and head high, even though everything was weighing you down. So well done for all those moments where you felt you wanted to give up and you still decided to keep going. And well done for quitting that habit that wasn't serving you. And well done for going that extra mile today and actually giving that smile to this person who really needed it, or a helping hand, and your time, your listening ear to someone who had to be heard or feel heard by someone, or being judged. And well done for just being you, for just getting up this morning and getting into this day with faith and joy. So yes, sending you lots of love, and if you want to have a chat about this, please do reach out. We can have a virtual tea or coffee or water, whatever you fancy, and yeah, we can talk about it. I mean, my specialty, as you know, is working with the subconscious mind, and I love to see where all this comes from, where all these wounds originate from, where they first came up, and then we sort of like, we have this wound and then we have this like scar tissue around it, and we don't even realize that the wound is there because it's so bubbled up in all the scar tissue. And if you have that wound not being seen or heard or recognized for who you truly are, that stems from your childhood, when maybe you were part of a family of 2, 3, 4, 10, or you were an only child, but you didn't receive that recognition from your family or your school or whoever, and you haven't fixed it, you haven't expressed it, and that wound is sitting inside you, and you keep repeating all these cycles in your life that actually brings you back to that, and you just need to clear it out. And talking is a great way to doing it, but we also need to reprogram the subconscious mind. We all make decisions based on those powerful, emotional, non-logical, irrational forces, and it's all in the subconscious mind. And when we work around that, we can reprogram it and align the conscious and subconscious, so you can start making new decisions in your life that will take you to new places and form new connections and feel so much better, maybe in your own skin, and just being with yourself. It's pretty cool that when you actually love being with yourself, love hanging out with yourself. I mean, it's also nice to hang out with others, but it's nice to have that freedom to be with. Actually, also enjoy my own company, and I'm fine with my mind, and yeah, I feel good on the inside, and that's a good feeling. So yeah, if you are ready to turn up that light within you and see you for who you truly are, so you can give birth to your full potential. And even if it's not about being in that 100% space or state yet, that place you want to be in. It's about the journey of getting there and enjoying it, enjoying every step of it, even though sometimes it's tedious, painful, pain in the butt. It's about taking those steps to get there and enjoying that relationship with yourself and others along the way. Cool. So yeah, that was my message for the day. It's a little longer than expected. I hope I didn't bore your brains out, and I hope it landed somewhere for someone. And if it has, then do send me a note, a little message. I love those DMs again, and thank you for sharing your love. Bye for now, and see you soon.